Hello, my name is Chelsea Clark, and my project is the use of hydroponics to grow potatoes for food security in Northern Territories. The Northern Territories can be broken down into three regions: the Yukon, the Northwest Territories, and Nunavut. Within these territories, the Yukon has a population of 35,874 people. The Northwest Territories has 41,786 people, and Nunavut has 35,944 people. When you add the populations of these three regions together, you have a total of 113,604 people in the Northern Territories of Canada. The land area of these three territories is significantly more than that of Prince Edward Island, but yet the island has a larger population of 142,907 people. This is more than the three Northern Territories combined. So why is it that these regions suffer so much from food insecurity? Food insecurity is when one or more members of a household do not have access to sufficient quantities and good quality healthy foods, usually because of financial constraints or geographic location. The Yukon has 11.3% of household food insecurity. The Northwest Territories have 13.4% of food insecurity, and Nunavut has an astounding 37.2% of food insecurity. The main factors leading to this food insecurity are high food prices, transportation, climate, and low income. High food prices are mainly due to transportation costs. This is because food has to travel a longer distance, which increases fuel costs and wage of the driver. For example, a 2-pound bag of grapes costs approximately $22. Another major factor is climate. It is always cold in these regions, therefore not many crop plants tend to grow. This limits the amount of food that people can produce for themselves. It also impacts the transportation of food from the Southern Territories, which can lead to food shortages. Lastly, low income of families is a problem, especially when food prices are so high. To make ends meet, households may have to purchase less food than what is needed. It also may not have the nutritional content that is needed, as they would buy what is cheapest. How to solve this problem? The answer is hydroponics. Hydroponics is the growing of food within a nutrient solution with or without an inert medium. Hydroponics has many advantages, such as you can grow more food in less space, you can reuse water, you can control the climate, in this case mainly temperature to allow crop plants to grow, and it requires less labor. However, hydroponics can have its disadvantages. Some of these are the labor requires technical knowledge to operate the system. Initial startup costs can be expensive. If the system fails, it can have disastrous effects, primarily on the people relying on it. If pests and disease get into the system, they can be hard to get rid of and hinder crops' growth. To overcome some of these challenges, I propose using a simplified hydroponic system. This system requires less money to start up. It uses simple technologies that allows for minimum and easy training so that it can be operated and maintained by families instead of having to hire professionals. You may have asked yourself at the beginning, why potatoes? There are many different crops that can be grown using hydroponics and make good money. Yes, this is true, but the purpose of this project is to help combat food insecurity, and potatoes are the best way to do this. Potatoes are high in carbohydrates, which is a source of energy. They also contain smaller amounts of fiber, vitamin C, vitamin B6, and many other nutrients. They also have the advantage of being easy to grow and easy to store. Potatoes can also be prepared in many ways, allowing for some variation in meals. By households producing their own food, primarily potatoes, it gives them a reliable source of nutritious food. This hydroponic system also allows families to grow other foods which they can consume or can be sold to make money. If you have any questions or would like more information about this project, you can contact me via the email provided. Thank you.